Carlos, how do you explain such a tired-looking performance, a poor performance today by your players?
I was thinking more in the poor performance, especially in the first half, more than the fatigue performance. Because if you are fatigued, you don't show the reaction that you saw in the second half. But it was clear that we didn't play well. We didn't press well in the first half. We didn't defend well in the first half. We didn't attack well in the first half. And they start to find the spaces that they needed to have to create all the problems that they were creating to us. It's like losing the ball and being open. And when you try to go and press and run late, when they beat this press, attack with spaces, that was something that killed us for me in the first half. In the second half, we tried to change from line of 4 to be more aggressive in the first line of press, because with the three central backs to have 3 players to press, control the position midfielder that was creating many problems in the middle of the pitch, balance the situation more 1 versus 1, and trying to react and to try to arrive on time and try to win the individual challenges that you need to win, because as soon as you press and you lose the challenge, the opponent is going to beat you and going to attack with spaces and is going to create problems. As soon as you face and you win the challenge, then it's just totally the opposite situation. But for me, the first half the team didn't perform well. In the second half, we were watching a better reaction of the team.
Can you find a reason for it? How would you actually explain it, logically?
It's clear. I can give you 2 reasons. First of all, they were better than us in the first half in terms of the managing the shape against our shape. They start to move players on the sides to make it impossible to have the pressing. As soon as you don't have the first pressing aggressive, they start to draw with the 2 strikers that they didn't play as strikers. They were playing as a wingers or making movement in behind and draw movements, and make us impossible the action to go and to press more aggressive. As soon as we didn't recover in the first time that we wanted to press the ball, we didn't recover the ball, they start to have more time to move more. As soon as they start to move more, we couldn't find the player to press and to be aggressive. It means that you arrive late, and it means that when you arrive late, they are going to beat you. As soon as they beat us players in the middle of the pitch, they are going to attack the last line with spaces and with movements in behind where they were faster than us. In attack, we didn't find the solutions, because they were, in all the pressing moments, they were faster than we were fast find the solution to break the press. Then this is the 2 things that we try to change in the second half. Trying to play with 2 fullbacks short to break the press and make the wing backs go higher to press you, trying to create more spaces in the back of the defenders or the midfielders, and be more aggressive in the pressing, because if you don't win individual challenges and you don't arrive on time, you will suffer in the second half. But of course, nobody was happy when we arrived to the rest time, because we knew that we wanted to show something different to our fans. But when you cannot, the minimum thing that I was expecting is the reaction of the team. We didn't get the result, but I was watching the react of the team.
For once, and you're always very respectful of your players, Carlos, for once though, are you disappointed, angry with your players today?
No, I am angry with the situation, because we didn't manage well the game, we didn't attack well, we didn't defend well, and always I am more than with the players, the first responsible to see and to make the things work better, because today the things in the first half didn't work well.
We talked about energy levels and tiredness, and I think there is some sympathy with your team because of the late arrival back from London on Thursday morning. You wouldn't use that as an excuse though, surely, would you?
Of course not.
So, was there anything in the mentality of your players today? Did you show too much respect to Middlesbrough?
No, I think that they were better than us, because when they pressing, we didn't attack, and when we press, we didn't recover the ball. As soon as you start to make these things, they start to unbalance the game, and the game they start to control the game. In the second half, we were more arriving on time. It's true that they were winning the game, and maybe they changed a little bit the dynamic, but we arrived more on time to make the press. We were more brave to attack. In some moments, we didn't attack enough, and we didn't produce enough, because for me, we were making the last delivery too fast. Then Santa with our bandits in the box. Sometimes we were late. We spent more than the necessary time to break the first press, to take one throw in to attack fast. And it's true that the understanding of the situation was not the best understanding of the situation, and this is everything that I can control. I cannot control if we were playing on Wednesday night, but I can control that the things that we need to do better to compete better.
Understood. A frustrating week, nevertheless, Carlos, because of course this time last week we were celebrating the victory over West Bromwich Albion. A lot of damage has been done since then. How damaging do you think it could be this week?
No, after the West Bromwich game, we faced 2 games, 2 challenges games, like everyone could watch today against QPR. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the result that we wanted to get. for 1 goal, and today was the same. But I was watching that. I am more worried about the first half that we have today in of the team than this type of situation, because we know that in 1 week when you play 3 games in a row, this situation can happen. Of course, we are not going to accept any defeat. What we want to do is to challenge ourselves to compete better the games. There are gap to improve after QPR game, or there is gap to improve after QPR game, and there is gap to improve after today game.
Thank you, Carlos.
You're welcome.